Walked through the yard and got stung by a bee and said, "I hate bees." How many people are allergic or scared of bees? But everyone is affected by the work they do. The bees are responsible for so much of the world's population, pollination. Bees' population is dropping a lot each year. I will discuss why their population is dropping and how it affects us all. Honeybees were brought to the U.S. from Europe in the 1600s. They are mainly bred for their ability to produce honey and pollinate crops. Honeybees pollinate about 90 species of farm-grown foods and plants. Bees get pollen from plants and use this to make honey, and also take pollen to other plants. Bees are very important to most plant growth and pollination. Albert Einstein said mankind will not survive the honeybee disappearance for more than 5 years. According to National Geographic, in 2006, beekeepers across the country noticed a massive drop in the number of bees in the colonies. On average, reported more than a third, and sometimes as much as 90%. According to Earth Talk, an environmental magazine, reported across the continent the population has dropped 70%. The losses happened at such a horrifying rate, leaving nothing but different theories to explain why this is happening. Britain has the highest level of honeybee shortages. California had second only to North Dakota population of honeybees. The bees leave behind the queen bee and some bees to assist her in taking care of bees that are not mature. One of the things that is happening is the mature worker bees are leaving and not returning. Some dead bees are found near the colony to study. This is called colony collapse disorder. According to Earth Talk magazine, research is ongoing to find out why. One theory is cell phone and towers are causing them to lose their way. Others suggest radiation and some pest. Some of the bees are just dying. Pesticide pollution, winter, climate change, mites, and other parasites are killing bees. A study in 2014 showed that in the U.S. there are 35 pesticides and fungicides that hurt bees, and some have deadly doses of poison. Another study found that bees that came in contact with the pollen that is contaminated with fungicides is 3 times more likely to get infected by a parasite that is closely associated with the colony collapse disorder. Also, there is a problem with an invasion of Africanized bees, which tend to kill local bees and bring disease to the colony. Also, the expansion of cities causes less habitat for the bees. Some bees are getting diseases that attack their wings. A shortage of bees is also causing thieves to steal colonies of bees, says News at 2 article. They interviewed a beekeeper that is also on the council for the Farm Bureau Bee Committee. According to Keith Consul, that they have seen 50 to 60% loss to disease and being killed off by Africanized bees. The winter is also known to kill many bees. Dennis Van Ingelsdrop, an assistant professor of entomology at the University of Maryland, said, "We traditionally thought of winter losses as more important indicators of health because of surviving the cold winter months is a crucial test for any bee colony. Bees are very important to our fragile balance that must be maintained to both keep the cost of food down and the ability to feed the people of this world. Many people are trying different ways to turn the bee population around. In Europe, they are changing pesticides to protect bees. People everywhere must stop using these pesticides that hurt or kill them. Also, many people are starting to keep bee colonies. They are sometimes more for hobby and sometimes commercially. These hobby beekeepers are sometimes known as wannabe beekeepers. Newsweek ran an article about a $3 million subsidiary in order to help increase the population of honeybees. It is designed for cattle growers so they will reseed with alfalfa and clover to provide a healthier habitat to increase bee population. So people everywhere are getting involved in this worthy cause. In conclusion, bees are a very useful and important part of the world's ecosystem and crucial for food production. We learned about the reasons that bees' population is dwindling and also the steps taken to increase the population. My annotated bibliography, Science Environmental, Honeybee Shortage Threatens Crop Production in Europe by Matthew McGrath. My second one is News from the Field, Bee Shortage Threatens the Crops, The Buzz and a Few $1 Billion by Matthew Zappa. Global Research, Death and Extinction of Bees by Joachim Hogepan, May 20th, 2015. American Bee Journal, July 20th, 2015 by Randy Oliver. Environmental.about.com, Earth Talk, The Importance of Honeybees. News National Geographic, The Plight of the Honeybees by Jennifer S. Holland. Count on 2 First News, Honeybee Shortage Threatens Nature's Balance by George Solis. My name is Ralph Gasaway, and that was my information speech.
Kara Reed. Blake Feller.
Monica Gasaway.
Ralph Gasway.
Mary Gasaway.
Ritha Williams.